Hey, what guys, Jeff from HL Tech. This week I'm back with you for some more tech news. So let's get into it. So, Stanford University has been working on CPUs that use 3D structure to connect layers of logic memory, which means that the CPU and memory are going to be all in one. So you won't have to buy the memory separate anymore, it will just be in the CPU. And then also, it will have no bandwidth bottlenecks, and it will use carbon nanotubes. So I feel like this could be a good part of the future. Just not having to worry about the RAM. The RAM will be gone. It will just be in the, well, you will still have to worry about it. It will just be in the CPU, but you won't have to buy RAM separately. So it might get cheaper overall. The CPUs will just be more expensive since the RAM's in it, but I wonder how this will work, and it could even, maybe it could even help it work faster with heavy workloads that are heavy with RAM and stuff. So I feel like this could be a good part to the future. So you remember how Qualcomm and Apple have been getting it on for a while. They've been just fighting over little stuff. Well, now Qualcomm has came back to bite Apple more. So Qualcomm is accusing Apple of violating 6 patents, and Apple says they're charging him for 6 patents and abusing its position as market leader in smartphone modems. And now Qualcomm is trying to ban iPhones from being bought in the US, or they're trying to stop it now, even shipments. So I feel like that's wrong. I'm not trying to be like a fanboy or anything. I'm not a big fan of iPhones, I'll be honest, but I feel like this isn't right. I feel like they shouldn't have to be banned from the US. I feel like they should still have their rights. Just give them a fine. You don't have to go that overboard. I feel like that's overboard. Comment down below what you think of that, because I'm curious what you guys think of that. According to Fortune, Google and Facebook are also stepping in the protest. The protest that's called Battle for the Net. That protest, there's also other 4 companies in it, like Reddit, Netflix, Spotify, and Kickstarter are in it. Protest organizers have suggested for alarm-sounding measures that include in-app push notifications and letter-sending prompts to profile picture alternatives for Facebook users to deploy. So, I don't know how this protest is going to go. I don't have really that much to input in it, because honestly I feel like why are we protesting over this really? Just because of these stupid little notification things? I feel like people just need to calm down more about things and just quit complaining as much, because it's not easy for companies to do and make stuff as people think. Spotify is also releasing a new driving mode feature in cars now, which few users can gain access to new features that allows them to enable a driving mode which enlarges buttons, announces songs, and feature voice control, which aren't active yet. The driving mode is enabled by an emblem in the bottom right corner in the Now Playing window. I feel like it would be a very nice feature. Hopefully they can work out all the bugs so when it launches it's not terrible, like not terrible, but not like too bad that no one wants to use it. Hopefully they can be successful in it. Good luck, Spotify, for that. Are you a PlayStation fanboy? Do you want the PS4 Pro? Well, they're making a special Destiny 2 bundle. It comes with a Glacier White controller for the PS4, and it comes with a Glacier White PS4. And then also, of course, Destiny 2, because, you know, it's a bundle. You can't just get that bundle without the game, you know? And it's going around for $449, but you can pre-order it today. And then it launches September 16th, so it'll be out a couple months from now, but I think it'll be nice, and especially if you're a PS4, but I'm a PC kind of guy, you know? Game on the PC. Well, I'll be honest with you, I don't game that much. If I'm normally gaming, I'm benchmarking, but I might get back into gaming now I think about it, but it's only if I have the time, because YouTube comes first. So you know that big company called Red that makes all those nice, fancy, very expensive cameras? Well, now they're also making a phone. They released a smartphone called the Hydrogen 1. Has a 5.7-inch hydrogen holographic display, they claim it can switch between 2D holographic content and 3D content in landscape and portrait mode. It does run Android. There's no other specs right now out. It will have modularity components. One, you can use it for a monitor and user interface on Scarlet and Weapon platform. Comes with a SD card slot, USB Type-C, and it comes at a very expensive cost at $1,200. $1,200 for a phone. Sure, it has those interfaces, but I don't know if I'd spend that. I'm cheap. I'll be honest, I'm cheap, but I don't know if I'd spend that much. And then it'll be released at the Q1 in 2018. So that's something to get pretty hyped about, I think. So comment down below what you think of that, because I'm pretty interested what you guys think. Then overclocker Sophos 1990 broke the 10-core CPU overclocking world record. He used the Skylake X Intel Core i9 7900X. And of course, you guys, you know it, liquid nitrogen is an attempt for overclocking it up to 6.1 GHz. Dang, that's fast. And then he got a score of 12,189 points in HWBot Prime. Only score higher than this was using more than one CPU. Now, if you could disable cores, that'd be pretty nice for gaming then. What do you say? Comment down below what you think of that, because I think that's pretty interesting. Mabovi? At least I think that's how I pronounce it. Anyways, it's a Chinese voice assistant. The company brought the TicWatch 2 smartwatch to Kickstarter. It starts at $99. It runs its own Android OS, Mabovi's voice assistant. The two new watch models are TicWatch S and TicWatch E. The only technical difference between the two are the GPS antenna. The S, which stands for Sport, is built more in the watch band for better tracking than the E, which stands for Express. The regular has regular removable straps and antenna built into the body of the watch. It has ported nearly all of its Android software to Android Wear. It's compatible with Android and Apple devices. It has a 1.4-inch OLED display, Bluetooth 4.1, 802.11 Wi-Fi, GPS, heart rate sensor, 300 mAh battery, and an IP67 rating. I don't know if I'd still take it in the water, just because I'm like, what if something does happen to the watch and kills it? Because I don't want to dump more money on something that I just broke for my own stupidity. But I mean, it's your own decision, your life, your watch, your whatever it is. Your decision. Steam had just made their biggest user ban right after the Steam Summer Sale. Valve anti-cheat system banned more than 40,000 Steam users. According to sources, 30,000 bans were handed out before 12 p.m. Eastern Time. They banned them, which prevents them to play games they got at a discount during a sale on another account and continue cheating. See, everyone? Doesn't pay to cheat. Cheating's not cool, guys. Don't do it. It doesn't help at all. It makes things worse. So, you know, the new smartphone lineup that they started last year by Google, the Pixel, well, that's one of the most popular cell phones in the cell phone market right now. And now they already have some leaked images from Android police about their new predecessor. I think it looks pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would get one just by the looks of it. But you also need to look at what's under the hood too, because what's under the hood is more important than how it looks. People these days just shop for looks, not performance sometimes. But it's gonna be a high-end phone, so it's obviously gonna have some nice specs. But comment down below what you think on how it looks, because I think it looks pretty interesting. Ryzen's Threadripper, they released the prices now, so they have the 1920X. It has 12 cores, 24 threads, base clock of 3.5, and a boost of 4 GHz. It comes at a price of $799. Then 1950X has 16 cores, 32 threads, base clock of 3.4, and a boost of 4 GHz. It's supposed to hit shelves in August, so I think this is going to bring some competition. Because comment down below what you think. Would you get the Xeon processor or the Threadripper? Because you can get the same performance but cheaper with the Threadripper. Then If you guys like this video, give it a huge thumbs up, get subscribed below, and we'll catch you on the next one.